Hello everyone, this is Sublime Exotics. We've had some requests on showing our babies and how we have them set up, everything, so I thought I'd start out at the beginning. This is the incubator. We've showed it in a previous video with all of our eggs in there. There's Mbonjas and Nosy Follies in there. Then we need more room, so we got a little mini fridge that we're going to convert into an incubator because we're running out of room in that little tiny Exoterra. And then over here, those are just some katydids that were growing up. Nothing really important in there. These are some of the babies' feeders. We have to sort out really small dubias for them to eat. So we keep them separate from the adult dubias so we'd have easier time to feed this size just to the older babies, of course. And then we have some red runner babies that we sorted out, or Turkish reds, or however you want to call them. We've sorted out some real smaller ones for the younger sets of babies, because as of right now we've got some pretty wide group of ages going on. Then we built this rack from Home Depot, and it's just the shelving system. It's kind of hard to see it with the lights. And then we're just using the tops as storage, and then there's the UVB bulb with the 6500K bulb in it. It's a double. I don't know if you can see it. And we just mounted those to the shelf. And then here's our babies. We'll show you the oldest to the youngest. These are Mbonjas, and they're Rangers. Ranger and Sky's first babies. I can get a better picture of them than I can video. For some reason that doesn't show up very well on the video. We made these tubs ourselves. They're just plastic totes, and we took barbecue skewers or shish kebab sticks that you would put on the grill and hot glued them all together to make sort of like what we call a jungle gym for them, and then we just put the vines around it. And here's some other ones. I may be able to see. Oh, that one's eating. We put a little dish in there, a petri dish, and put the dubias in it and just kind of let them crawl out as slow as they want to. I think there is 16 in this container. They live pretty well together. We haven't had any problems. Just had to separate because there was just so many of it in that clutch. There was 32 in that clutch, so we had to separate it to 3 containers on one shelf. But they're 3 months old now. You can see some of them are pretty good size in here. It's amazing how fast they grow from how small they hatch. And we have Miss Kings set up for each bucket. I don't know if you can see the nozzle back there. Turn it on and let you see how it works, if we can see it. Yeah. Each bucket has its own Miss King in on each. Even down here, these have them. And then when we have more clutches for down here, we'll have all their Miss King set up too. And it's set on its timer, of course. And then here is our captive hatched Nosy Follies. This is from Medusa, the mother we got. She was pregnant when we got her, and she had quite a few babies. She had 26 in this clutch, and every single one of them hatched. On all the clutches so far that have hatched for us have been 100% hatch rate. We haven't lost any. So these are little, hopefully captive hatched follies. We're going to be keeping most of these for ourselves for our breeding projects. Medusa's still laying eggs, but now she's laying from Poseidon, our male, and we'll be selling those off. These are still young. They just hatched. They started hatching on Christmas Eve, so they don't have a whole lot of color yet, and they're not very big. We're feeding them fruit flies and little red runners. And over here is Sky and Ranger's next clutch that hatched for us, and it's still hatching right now. There's several. There's 7 in here right now. And then that clutch was 30. So there'll be quite a few of those, especially if we get another 100% hatch rate. Size difference between these and the others is pretty big. This is our setup. This is how we're doing our babies, and so far we haven't lost anybody, and they're all eating good and doing good and being friendly like little rangers. They're really getting some color on them. I'll have to upload some pictures because I can't really video their color. It doesn't turn out as good. This is a pretty big male here. They're showing quite a bit of colors. Blues and greens and reds, and if you see, they're already acting like Ranger. Just like Daddy. Like to be picked up. They never want to go once they get up. They're pretty good though. This is one of the females that we're going to be keeping. She's pretty good size. This is the whole setup again. I'll show you if the lighting will work with us. There it is. Some. Okay, and this is Sublime Exotics, Panther Chameleons, and Bonges and Nosy Follies, and more to come. If you would like, you can email us for any more information on the babies. All these and these tubs right now are for sale right now. And our email is sublimeexotics@ymail.com. Or you can reach us on the Chameleon forums, and we would post ads up on different things. Okay, I hope you enjoy.